Well, my topic, I don't really write much down. Kind of more of like just a discussion. AI. I've been seeing more videos recently on this, just popping up on my YouTube, just like AI generated images or videos even. So I just wanted to kind of talk about that and see like what your thoughts were and like see, what is this going to lead to? Because photography, videography, I feel like could be in danger. Not right now, not like at the present time, but in 5-10 years, if you can just go on your computer and, like type in some shit into a website and it just generates exactly what you're wanting. That could be, not great for creatives, basically is what I'm trying to say.
Oh man. Yeah. A part of me wants to say that AI isn't going to take over because creating right now always has like this human touch, right? There's always mistakes.
Yeah.
It's never perfect. So a part of me wants to say that, right? Like it's not going to take over. But on the other hand, it is getting so good that like what's in your mind, you can just type out and get a really good result.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
So I'm a marketing student. I think about advertising, creating an advertisement that can be posted to Instagram. It's made a lot easier when you could just type it out and generate something new every single day.
Exactly. And maybe you need to upload like images of the product, for example, for the AI to be able to generate it. But that's pretty much all the hard work that goes into it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then it's just a matter of using your mind. So like you still kind of have to be creative to kind of know what to tell it to do.
Yes.
But then it kind of eliminates the whole need for photographers and videographers if it becomes, good enough that it can create exactly what is in your head.
Or better.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have one site here that I can share my screen and show you. Hold on. So this site I found earlier today. Okay, hold on.
Ooh, there we go.
Okay. So it's called Avatar AI. As you can see, it says create your own AI generated avatars. So you upload photos of a person or a dog, a cat. What do we have here? You can do people, couples, dog, cat, and then other, which I'm sure they'll eventually make more options. And basically, you just upload, what does it say? You upload 20 photos of yourself, different like angles. Some are closer, just shoulders and up. You need some full body, some looking at the camera, some looking away, different expressions to kind of give the AI as much info as possible. And then it literally just spits out like what is the option here? It spits out 100+ images for you, starting at $40 for low res, 512 by 512 pixel images. And then you can pay more to get higher resolution. So then it goes up to $60 for $60 for, what are you laughing at?
The 4K option.
Oh, of course. $60 for 2048 by 2048, and then $69 for 4K.
Nice.
Yeah. And then also you can see here, it has a bunch of different styles, right? So it gives you headshots, desert punk, zombie, Halloween themed, Christmas themed, jungle, waterfall, dating app photos, medieval, first person shooter, Instagram model, space cyborg. Interesting. And more. So
that's just,
yeah, it's a lot of different options. So we can scroll down here. Actually, how long does it say? Oh, so it says 2 hours. I didn't catch that earlier, which is not that long.
That's nothing.
And then there's some example photos here, right? And like, to me, honestly, they look pretty good. Most of them look pretty good. Some of them are questionable, but I mean, that is to be expected because we're still, I think, kind of in the early stages of this, but some of these like cartoon versions look pretty good, pretty amazing. And like, again, this is being done in 2 hours. You're getting 100 images. No one can do that by hand, by themselves. Like, it's just like astronomical. I don't even know what is this, Game of Thrones? We got like all kinds of stuff here, right?
Yeah.
So not only will, people who are shooting like product be kind of in danger. I feel like even headshots, maybe not right now, maybe it's not quite there yet, but in 5 years, there's going to be so many different AI softwares or websites where you can just go upload some photos of yourself, pay $40 or whatever it is, and get headshots. You're getting it cheaper. You're getting more images. And you can also enter parameters. I don't know if you can do that on this site specifically. I don't think it said anything about it, but I'm sure that'll be something they add at some point. Yeah, it doesn't, I don't think you can enter parameters on this site, but on others, I'm sure you can. And again, in, a few years, few months, who knows, I'm sure you'll be able to on this site and many others. So, basically I can stop sharing my screen here. I feel like this just is not looking great for creatives.
I mean, yeah, what that site just reminded me of was a Corridor Crew video, kind of recent, where they generated images of themselves in a certain style.
I remember
it. They created a whole story about it.
Yeah, exactly.
Which was really sick. And that helps fast track a lot of the thinking behind it, right? Like they just had to basically put in their own faces. Or did they? No, they didn't even do that. Or they did?
I don't remember.
I can't remember.
Yeah.
But they just had to type in the style they were looking for, and they generated a bunch of different characters that looked like them.
Yep.
But it wasn't them.
Yep.
And it just fast tracks that whole process.
Yeah, no, exactly. Even this other YouTube video that popped up maybe like a couple weeks ago, I didn't end up watching the whole thing because I got distracted or something, but he was, using a video he had, and then he was creating like cartoon versions and different styles of the same video using the AI and then animating it in like After Effects. So it looks pretty cool. But yeah, and he did that fully by just like typing out what he wanted. So it's just becoming so easy to create these things. Like then, whatever, I guess creative directors or marketing heads of companies, if they can think of those things, they're not going to want to hire photographers, videographers, 3D artists, just artists in general, because they can just come up with it themselves. Or, I guess they could find someone to come up with it and pay them like a lower salary than you would, pay like a freelancer, which
Right.
again is still not good for us.
Yeah.
So hopefully, you know, that's not what happens. Hopefully AI doesn't just like get rid of the need for any creatives.
Yep.
But the more and more I see, the more worrying it becomes, to be honest.
Yeah. I mean, I think we're okay for now.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I mean, it's super interesting to think about, but I mean, yeah, we'll just have to see. We'll just see how quickly it can get better.
Yeah. 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 I don't know. Yeah. I don't know if it'll be able to replace entirely either. Like, I feel like,
Right.
I don't know, like with, for example, like real estate photography, I can't really see how it would do that,
Yeah.
because you'd have to take pictures yourself anyway and then put it in,
Mhm.
and then it would, I don't think that would work. I don't think. But I could be entirely wrong. Watch in 5 years from now, it can do that. But certain things, I don't know that it'll be able to eliminate. But for potentially headshots,
Yes.
product photography, even
Yeah.
could be.
I mean, mainly with products. 'Cause
Yeah.
at that point, you kind of just have to, like the 3D model you were just saying, you kind of just have to do that once and put it in the program. And
Yep.
then
Yep.
it handles the lighting and
Exactly.
all by itself.
Yeah. Yeah. Like some things, well, again, you can't avoid, like weddings. You can't, you know, you're not going to take photos and upload it and let the AI do it, because that's a day you want to remember. Weddings, real estate. I'm sure there's others I can't think of off the top of my head right now, but like headshots, which I wouldn't have expected initially, because people are hard to, I feel like, you know, just create, like generate based, like just completely computer generated.
Yeah.
I can't speak right now, but apparently that's already being done. And yeah, product could definitely be done. I don't know how much of it's video yet. I think most of the stuff I've seen has been more photos. Like even when that guy was doing it with the video, I think he uploaded it as images and then was exporting images, I think. So we might not quite be there yet, but I'm sure that's not that far. You know what? There was even Blender has some new AI thing too. I was watching another video on that. I just remembered that. It was, you can just like put in something and then you click render and it does it, like, but it like creates the lighting and the shading.
Oh.
So you just put in an object and then you put in a monkey and then it makes different monkeys. Anyway, that's
Cool.
about it.